Welcome to another episode of Husbands Watching Housewives. I'm Scott.
I'm Jeff.
And we just watched an episode of Real Housewives of Potomac.
We did.
Yeah.
So
All right, we're done.
and that's it.
That's it. Our 99th episode.
Yeah. 99 episodes.
And Potomac was one.
Was one.
Yeah, I was trying to think of something funny to say about that.
Same.
You don't want to get into the bitch territory.
No.
Housewives.
No, not in this current climate.
No, certainly not.
No.
But welcome to our 99th episode. Would like to say we're planning anything, amazing for the 100th. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. It'll be New York City, so how amazing can it be, right?
Shade.
But thanks for joining us. Please follow us on wherever you're listening to us, whether it's on your favorite podcasting site or at YouTube. We appreciate it. We like to know that we're talking to more than ourselves. Apparently, we're talking to at least 20 people. So thanks to all of you who are listening. And please leave comments, do all those fun things, because that's what we're all here for.
Yeah.
I feel like it was Gizelle trying to say something right there. Like one of Giselle's, and she's just trying to be all like with it, and then she just kind of peters off there at the end.
And it's like, yeah, or something.
So there we go.
Yeah.
I am smooth.
Like butter.
Yes.
So what happened? What had happened in this episode?
I mean, really, to me, it really just felt that Gizelle showed up.
Yeah.
And Jassi's doing her makeup at the table and like, let me fill you in on what happened. Did anything really happen before that?
I can't. Oh, is it to be continued with Stacey and Karen, where she asked her, are you going to rehab? And Karen said no. If anyone needs to, Mia shouldn't be throwing glasses from her, or throwing stones from her glass house made from opiates.
Like a weird thing, but
that was so weird. And it wasn't addressed. Like, no one took that back to Mia and said, Karen said that you had an opioid addiction. Is that true or false?
Has she talked about it before in the past? I don't remember.
No,
I mean, Mia talked about so much stuff.
So much crap comes out of that woman's mouth. I can't recall.
Yeah,
when they did the flashbacks, I'm like, oh yeah, that, and oh yeah, that, and yeah.
Right. I feel like it's something she might have mentioned in the past, but then, she just says so much stuff that you're just like, huh? What?
Yeah.
Or is what Karen's saying just another one of her Giselle's hot box moments where she's just exaggerating or trying to throw something and see if it sticks,
So it deflects from what her situation is. Yeah.
So,
but even Stacey was like, that's a little too far. We're not going to do that, Karen.
No, we're not.
Stacey is so corny, and I'm here for it. It's just so like the stiff dancing and
yeah. Oh, what happened before? The dancing was happening. They were all sitting by the pool.
They were, and suddenly she's all like,
I mean, as someone who has similar dance moves,
you're not like as she was just like, I'm moving my shoulders, head and shoulders, head. Yeah, it was just really bizarre, and she's just so hokey, but I really find her endearing.
Yeah,
I'm liking it. She's I think the phrase for newbie gets thrown out too much of. She's a breath of fresh air, but she's something really new and different for Potomac, considering like we had before. To go from like Candace and Robin to now Stacey is like, it's a nice.
Stacey's still giving me a lot of Real Housewives of Atlanta Tanya vibes, just because she has that kind of like.
But she's better than Tanya, though.
Yeah, I mean, she's better in that she's a full-time housewife. I know, she just has that kind of, that chirpy, perky sort of like, hey, guys. And, she even addresses it the following morning when everyone's hungover, and she's like, I've been getting up for like morning television for years.
She's used to like being like on and like very perky and like delivering so that she can sell products on QVC.
Right. Well, I also wonder, like, I know a lot of people who do morning shifts, like they're really, their day starts at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
So I bet you that's a hard thing to get out of.
Yeah.
Like, she was probably awake. Everyone else is up till 2. She woke up at 3 or 4 in the morning. It was like, went out and probably ran or something.
I thought we'd get some like more footage of like, them partying down. I guess cameras like truly were down.
Yeah.
And it just like didn't show it. But
it just seemed like the from the flashbacks and everything, the little wavy flashbacks.
A lot of drinking.
A lot of drinking and some ass smacking.
Yeah.
So,
huge.
Yeah.
But yeah, fun Stacey stuff. Huge. Gizelle showed up, got filled in, jumped right into it. They went. I don't understand the trip to the joint. What was the purpose of that? Because like Mia could have told him that story about this is my original store. We didn't need to see the store, hang out in the store and watch people get adjusted. Some strangers who just signed the release.
Yeah, she made it seem earlier that she was going to take everyone for an adjustment. Like that if they wanted it, they could have. So my guess is that all the women were like, no, I don't need my back cracked. Thanks.
Well, like, Wendy was like, this is really lame. It's my birthday and we're like in this chiropractic office.
Yeah.
Chiropractic office. Yeah.
But I mean, maybe Wendy or Mia was hoping there'd be like a little walk down memory lane and people would go with her. And even still, like the people that were working there was like, oh, great to meet you. Like, whatever you have to do with this anymore.
Right. Like, I know we signed off on this, but what is this? Who are you?
Yeah.
This is so bizarre. And she's like, I have 22 stores and
that I'm going to be selling in one form or another.
Yeah. It's just, I don't understand her backstory. It's very, from the ink to the Gordon to the stores to the bipolar to the stripping to it's all so convoluted.
The deep throating a handle of rum or tequila, whatever that was.
Yeah. Vodka.
Well, I don't think it was vodka because they switched out the Grey Goose for Stacey.
Oh,
so I think it was rum or tequila. It was some other clear beverage, but either way, I mean, I could do that.
It was pretty far down there, yeah.
But I mean, I think it's really funny the things that Mia will get upset by, but then will turn around and say herself, like when she's like, and that's how you keep two men. It's like,
and then at lunch when Keiarna's like, you a hoe.
Yeah.
You're on the corner.
Yeah.
Which there's between being a hoe and selling.
Right.
Selling your stuff. Both things are fine. Sex work is work.
Mm-hmm.
Being a stripper is fine as well. I don't know where Keiarna was going with that. And also, she never truly denied dating a drug dealer. And I would think that she would be like, more, unless it's true. Whatever.
Everyone has a checkered past of some sort. You date people, aren't who you date,
Yeah, it's not like she was like his mule.
It's more maybe never. It's not like she was like, what I want to do when I grow up? I want to date a drug dealer. Just happened to be someone she was involved with and was, selling drugs.
Right.
So it's not like she's still with him.
True.
So, this episode really is kind of all over the place. It was a nice, fun sort of situation.
I still don't understand the Jassi the timeline.
Yeah,
I'm getting
to like
her to break that down for me and like give a nice flow chart of like when he had the first kid, when you came into the picture, when he had the second kid. Because I think what Gizelle said probably was true. Like he cheated on her, and that's why there's a kid after her and before her.
And I think that's probably what's going on as well. Is that she just doesn't want to like tell everyone she meets that. Yeah, he cheated on
and putting his business out there too.
Right,
he is like a Super Bowl winning football player.
Yeah. So I mean, it's probably more than likely that she says, there was a kid already when I got in the picture, and there's one that came after.
Yeah.
And she doesn't tell everyone the same story necessarily because she doesn't feel comfortable, getting in depth of like, that's what happened. But
but it's so like hanky, and they're all like, wait, what? And then when Ashley's trying to break it down about the gestational.
What I don't understand, did everyone on Potomac date an NFL player, or just Mia and Jassi and
Keiarna? Yeah, I guess those three.
Just those three? Like, is that like, was it did they have a show about the Basketball Wives?
There was Basketball Wives. It's still on. There was like one season of NFL Wives.
No, there was.
On VH1, that was one season.
Mm-hmm. How long ago was that? Like 20 years ago? Can we go back? Was Keiarna there with Mia and Jassi? No.
And the twins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the weird thing too, that she called them twins. Like it sounded to me that like, is she calling the kids twins just because they were born around the same time?
I think so. It's like twiblings.
Yes.
Yes, but unintentionally.
Clearly.
Yeah.
But whatever.
It was a lot of things.
Yeah, that's the thing is that, like, at the end of the day, like, just even us talking about that, I'm like,
Right. I just want to know, has she met Taylor? I think she said yes, but I want to know more about that story.
I didn't even
like, what's Taylor like? Does she know you're coming on Real Housewives?
I hadn't even thought about that.
That's the most important thing. Like, Travis and Taylor. Hello.
So back to the Sprinter van. Could they have been roasting
Oh, Stacey,
Stacey any more than they possibly, like, how much more could they have been doing with her?
that was pretty, like, just laughing in her face.
Yeah.
Like, really? No oral? You haven't, like, felt his
I need for
situation?
Gizelle to be like that and just to be all like, yeah, you got to test drive that stuff.
Right. He's about Christian, you guys. And then when she, like, busted out his IMDb and Stace, and when he was like, so he's an extra, and she's like, not an extra, girl. He's been on Days of Our Lives.
He was on Grey's Anatomy as Surgeon 1.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
But he was on Days,
he's getting
NCIS.
He's getting, walk-on roles and speaking roles.
He's the bartender on Watch What Happens Live tonight.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we'll have to watch that.
Totally.
Have to add it to his IMDb page.
I'm sure Potomac is on his IMDb page.
And probably is.
As himself.
Well, I mean, he has some more recent credits than Heather Dubrow, apparently.
Not from the 1900s.
Well, he maybe has some of the 1900s. But, yeah, in general, I mean, this wasn't obviously a, must-see episode.
Yeah. Why am I yawning?
Well, see, it wasn't that much of a must-see episode now, was it?
Sorry, I totally yawned in the microphone. What else happened? They went out for...
They F, Mary, killed on the bus.
Yes.
And that was just like a whole hootenanny of like girls having fun.
It was fun though. Like it was what we missed from Potomac last season.
Yeah.
It was like just good fun.
Because
they had like really, like even with Mia and Keiarna going back and forth between like you dated a drug dealer, you a hoe, and then they're fine to a certain extent until they're not. But like if this had been last season, they would have been like not talking or like freezing people out, icing people out, and they just like, it's like shady, then let's do F, Marry, Kill. Even with Karen, like, I would kill your ass, Jacqueline.
Yeah.
In a funny way, when it was like last episode, they were like at each other's throats. So it's movement.
Yeah.
It's what I need with Housewives. You have a brawl and then you have some fun and then rinse, repeat.
Right. It just seemed like the fact they went through everyone's F, Marry, Kill combo, like, give us 3 and move on. We're fine,
Who's your combo? You don't have to say kill. You can say like never see again. Kill is harsh.
So my combo for this, I would have to say probably effing with Wendy.
Okay.
I mean, what was it? Happiness? Or no, that was Ashley's.
No, she has happiness.
What were Ashley's called? She had names for hers.
Oh, she did.
I can't remember. We'll have to look that up.
Yeah.
That'll be how many minutes in?
Thriving and surviving.
Something like that. But yeah, I Wendy with happiness, because then they showed those flashbacks. I forgot about, we all know that she had a season 2 glow up.
Yeah,
but you didn't really
very much
notice how, I wouldn't say even ordinary she was season 1, but she just didn't have the enhancement.
And also, it like just come off having a baby. I forgot about that. Like She went from like the hospital to Housewives.
So yeah, I think definitely be effing with Wendy. Marrying, I think I would probably go for Stacey at this point.
Yeah.
And then, never see again. I'd probably Karen.
Oh.
Yeah, she's not doing my favorite this season, just because I think she's wrapped up in her DUI situation, defending her own honor, and then, again, all the random throwing things against the wall and seeing if they stick for deflecting. I don't think I like that about her. What about you? What's your...
I would say, like, probably F. Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
Marry Stacey as well. I think she'd be a good wife. And then... good wifey, and then never see again Jacqueline, because I'm tired of her.
Oh, really?
This episode of like, I'm Nia's number 1, I'm Queen Bee. Why are you fighting to be this woman's sidekick?
Yeah.
Like, she's not that great.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, maybe you're really good friends, but she was just like really territorial in a weird way.
And to wear and be like, and I
already effed Mia.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, you need to remind us that every time. And also, why do the women forget every time that happened? Like, I've heard that they fooled around before.
You saw them in the shower. Like,
and then they admitted to having a 3-way with Gordon, so like, all these things, it's like, who really get over it? They're bed friends. So it's not like they're...
Best friends and bed friends.
Exactly. It's not like they're, it's not like they're clamming out all the time on each other. I'm just saying.
Not clamming out.
No, they make it seem like Wendy and Mia, that Mia and Jacqueline have like an ongoing thing, when it sounds like they're just known each other a very long time and probably in their 20s had some promiscuous moments that happened to involve each other, and great for them.
But now it's not like it's a recurring thing in the present.
Right. They're not clamming out.
No, well, I mean, Mia has no time. She has ink and trying to like...
Right, she's got to keep two men happy.
Yeah.
I did like that some people were kind of calling Mia out on like, oh, she just, she twerks her way through things, like, just shakes her ass and like, oh, we're over this. And so that's kind of a bold move of her to like just kind of dance on top of, was it Keiarna?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's like you were like at her throat and you're gonna be like, we're good. And it's like, are we good?
And for her to be like, yeah, a little too soon.
Well, yeah, I don't want to be twerked on. And it might fall on me.
I have to say all the red dresses, they all looked pretty good.
They really look good.
I think Keiarna's, was the most plain, because, what's her face Mia was like, don't wear the muumuu, Gizelle, like that confessional.
And Gizelle actually looked good.
Yeah, she did. Looked really good.
Yeah.
But whatever that red dress that Keiarna was wearing was a little shapeless. Or was that Jacqueline?
It was Keiarna. It was kind of like...
It was like a Sutton,
it was very
dress.
Sutton, yeah.
So, but wasn't that where you're saying the dress Karen was wearing was really someone else's?
It was Jassi's dress because she didn't have a red dress.
Okay.
She posted on Instagram that like Jassi gave her backup.
Okay.
And that's why she was like, my boobs are out. I don't really want to.
She looked really good in it.
She did. Like, it's a good like color combination with her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think it was, sexy yet tasteful for a 61-year-old woman.
Yes.
So, it could have been worse.
Yeah.
I feel like, she could have had to wear one of Ashley's dresses.
When it's like, like belt buckles, basically.
Oh, that confessional look.
It's not good.
You weren't liking Mia's new confessional look, though.
It's just a lot. And it's like hits you so hard. I think it's the harsh white blonde wig. And then there's so much ruching, whatever, flower situation on the dress.
It looked like the American Beauty scene,
Yes, there you go.
Maybe that's what she's going for.
Good reference.
But I think
there's something else I was going to point out. Oh, Wendy's dress. I like I know you didn't like the 40 hat.
The 40 hat was just too much.
I liked it with in the white dress, and it was a good combo. And everyone going around the table saying, how great she was.
I really couldn't with that. There's just a little too much just kissing ass and just...
You're an inspiration.
Yeah, like...
You're the woman beneath my wings.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
You're the guy that keeps me together.
Right? And Ashley was like, like everyone was just being way too...
Except Jacqueline was like, but, back to me. And it's like, Wendy was like, okay, Jacqueline.
Yeah. But overall...
Or like, I'm here to stay. And I'm like, as long as Mia's on the show...
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Because otherwise, there'd be no use for you because you don't know these chicks. Barely.
But yeah, I'm hoping that the next episodes, we get a little bit more, interactivity with them. This seemed like a very standalone episode, and I guess it was fine and fun, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope there's a bit more drama.
I'm just saying, if they preempted nighttime television and this got preempted and Bravo didn't show it 20 times over the next, 5 days, we wouldn't have missed much.
We missed the fun. And it's what we asked for last season.
Oh.
So I think it was good fun.
I want better fun. I'm a picky bitch. Give me more fun.
Apparently, Sprinter F. Mary Kill isn't enough for you.
It's too much F. Mary Kill.
Yeah.
F. Murray Abraham, too.
F. Murray Abraham.
Too much of that. Didn't he just die recently?
No, he's still alive.
Okay.
He was on
Lotus.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you're thinking of? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I really think that's all. We could keep milking this if we wanted to.
I think so. We got everybody.
Yeah. It was next week's going to be Karen talking about her upcoming court date or something.
Yeah.
It would be the focus of a lot of...
And then something else I can't recall.
Yeah.
Oh, they meet Stacey's boyfriend.
Oh, TJ. Yeah.
So, there you go.
Well, that'll be a fun time. I don't think there's anything new till then. I think tomorrow we're just going to, get ready for 100th episode.
I know.
Maybe I'll think of some games to play, and
You should. I'm excited about that.
maybe I'll put on a tuxedo and come up here. And
Do you have a tuxedo?
no, I don't have a tuxedo. I'm gonna go rent one from Celix Tuxedo.
I thought you would say like fine men's or something.
Oh no. But yeah, so till next time.
Till next time.